Welcome back to Breathe with Lucas and another combination wellness journey. 45 minutes of Hatha Yoga and Hypoxic Breathwork to really open the energetic channels within. 23 minutes of Hatha Flow Yoga, all-round practice, and 22 minutes 3-round Hypoxic Breathwork using Dirga Pranayama and Shamanic breathing with 60, 75 and 90-second holds that'll make us feel absolutely amazing before finishing with a 3.5-minute meditation. So sitting first in Sukhasana easy pose. You may need a cushion to raise the hips if that's more comfortable. Resting the back of the wrists and hands on the top of the knees and just settling in to pay some awareness to our breath. Gently in and out the nose, as always light and deep.
Positive.
Skipping past the heart space and crashing into the abdomen. Filling the belly completely before rising up through the Vishuma Nadi and releasing on the exhale. We can notice this breath as it arrives and observe it as it leaves, carrying all with it that does not serve us. Let this breath awareness be the guide for the remainder of our practice, letting it lead rather than any ideas or thoughts in our head. The breath knows just what to do. Moving now into constructive rest. Lying on your back, legs are bent, soles of the feet are hips distance apart, full contact with the earth. Checking in that all four corners are making that contact. Arms resting on the earth, palms facing up, receptivity. All that goes on around us. The chemical dance, the energetic vibrational dance, as we bring the legs together, touching the insides of the legs and feet and raising the arms above the head on our next exhale. Feeling the stretch. And on the next exhale, we're going to drop the right knee out to the right and left knee out to the left for Supta Baddha Konasana. Reclined bound angle. Feeling that right across the base of both arms, the top of the chest, and the inside thighs, opening up the hips and allowing that energy to begin to shift. On the next exhale, we're just going to gently bring the arms under the thighs and guide them back together. Resting the arms back on the earth. Let's bring them back out to a T now. Getting a little stretch across the base of the arms. And then on the next exhale, we're going to drop the knees over to the right and bring our head to the left. All gazing upwards. 3 cycles of breath here. Listening to the body in this early stage, early twist, and not going too far. On the next inhale, pressing down at the back of the hands to bring the legs to center. And then on the next exhale, dropping the knees to the left and twisting the head to the right. The gaze is soft, the chest remains open and free. That pranic breath to carry through. Next inhale, pressing down at the back of the hands, rising back to center. And then the next exhale, dropping the knees over to the right, head to the left. Next inhale, pressing down at the hands to back to center. We're going to go one more cycle now with one breath on each side. Inhaling in and exhaling, dropping the knees to the left, head to the right. Feeling, being, doing, and then pressing down and rising back to center. And just resting back in center, legs still touching. Inhaling the right leg up now to your maximum and crossing the right thigh over the left. Shuffling the heels hips slightly to the left, and then dropping those knees over to the right and twisting your head to the left. So belly revolving variation. Just a little bit more extension as we press down at the back of the hands and come back to center. And now crossing the left thigh over right and dropping those legs again to the right. Really extending all sides of the waist and lower back. Inhaling back to center as we shift back to left thigh over right and shifting the hips to the right and dropping the knees to the left. So we're crossing both thighs on both sides for this belly revolving variation. Pressing back at the hands to come back to center, uncrossing the legs, right thigh over left and bringing them back, dropping the knees to the left. Twisting the head to the right if it's comfortable, otherwise keep the gaze soft and up. Pressing down on the back of the hands to bring the legs back to center and both feet back down on the earth. Next, inhale, the right leg goes up and stretching just to your maximum. And then on your exhale, dropping that same leg all the way to the ground as it touches the ground, giving it an extra extension, and bringing it back to constructive rest. Inhaling the left leg up now, feeling that maximum, and then exhaling that leg down. As it hits the earth, extending, and then back beside into constructive rest. Inhaling the right leg back up, feeling that extension, and then exhaling, letting it drop, hitting the earth, extending further, feeling it right down the right side of the body. Inhaling the left leg up now, nice and strong before exhaling again down to the earth, feeling all sides of the left side of the body begin to move with the leg. And back to center, legs bent. Just extending the right leg and left leg along the ground now, exhaling the right arm up above the head and rolling onto the bicep before moving into all fours, a solid tabletop foundation. Now here we're just gonna move a little liquid with the back. So with your breath, whichever the pace is today, inhaling the left shoulder forward, the right shoulder forward, exhaling the left shoulder back, the right shoulder back, and just gently rotating the hips also. Really warming up that back body before coming back to center, inhaling in and dropping back to Balasana extended. If this is uncomfortable this early, just place the arms beside the legs in normal Balasana. Pose of the child. Pulling forward with the splayed hand palm now back to all fours. Just continuing our liquid movement and feeling that back loosen up. Our foundation. Shuffling those palms forward again before rolling back into extended pose of the child. Resting that forehead on the earth and bringing our awareness back to the breath at every opportunity. Pulling forward with those splayed hands back up to all fours, shuffling the hands back under the shoulders and wiggling that back before exhaling the left arm out and curling it under the right, coming up to the fingertips, giving a nice strong L and resting the left of the head on the earth. The next inhale, we're going to mindfully uncurl, placing the left hand back down on the earth. A little liquid before inhaling the right arm out straight and exhaling, curling underneath the left, popping up onto your fingers for that beautiful right angle, and breathing. Noticing the breath flow into the torso. The next inhale, you're going to uncurl mindfully, placing the right hand back as foundation, shifting the hands forward again to move back. So we roll forward and into Adho Mukha Shavasana, raising that pelvis up, and dropping back on your heels, and only to your maximum. Your heels do not have to touch the earth. Do not overstretch those Achilles. And finding strength and foundation in this pose. On the next exhale, we're going to drop the heel of the left foot down and bring the right foot forward between the hands, bringing the hands clasped together and twisting to your left. For a long lunge variation, we want to listen to that yawn across the left side of the body, and we don't want to place too much weight on the right thigh. Next exhale, we're going to bring the hands back in line with the feet, and then moving back to Adho Mukha Shavasana on your next exhale. Feeling the breath into the torso in this pose, dropping the left heel down now and bringing the right foot forward again, and twisting to the right, Anjali Mudra. Feeling the stretch right across, a strong line from the heel all the way to the head. On the exhale, hands either side and back into Adho Mukha Shavasana. So we've done the right leg, both sides. We're going to move into the left now, so dropping the right heel down and bringing the left leg forward. Feeling the foundation, bring up Anjali Mudra and twisting gently to the left. Placing those elbows outwards and breathing, feeling. We want that lovely line from the top of the heel to the top of the head. Hands on either side, getting foundation and moving back to downward facing dog. Moving into the other side now, dropping the right heel down again, bringing the left foot forward, lifting up into Anjali Mudra, twisting to the right. Keeping that gaze soft, that line long from heel to shoulder. And keeping the elbows out. Before the exhale, brings our right palm and left palm down on either side of the foot and brings us back to downward facing dog. Letting 2 or 3 cycles of breath drop into the belly before dropping the left heel down and bringing the right foot forward and rising up into Warrior 2. Make any adjustments you need to feel the strength in the pose. The shoulders are dropped lightly and the gaze is soft across the middle finger. Breathing and feeling. Windmilling the left arm around now and moving back to down dog. Dropping that right heel down and bringing the left foot forward and moving up into a beautiful, strong Warrior 2. Making sure that knee is not too far over the front ankle. And just turning the front knee out very slightly to keep that straight line. Windmilling the right arm across now and moving back to downward dog. Taking 1 or 2 cycles of breath down into the torso. Your thighs gently resisting back as we drop the left heel down and bring the right foot forward between the hands. Long lunge up into Warrior 2. Opening the right palm, swinging the left palm to meet it, leaning forward, up and around to Warrior 1. Hands open are equally fine as hands together, and just a slight back bend. Paying careful attention to our back. Exhaling both palms down now and moving back to down dog. Keeping our flow. Dropping the right heel down and bringing the left foot forward, floating up into Warrior 2. Opening the left palm, swinging the right palm around, lifting the vertebrae forward, up, and through to Warrior 1. Opening the hands up or together. Feeling the strength, the right angle of the knee to thigh. Before exhaling, swan diving over that front leg, back to down dog. foundational pose. Really feeling the breath drop into the abdomen. On the next exhale, we're just going to roll forward, keeping that pelvis up into high plank. Feeling the strength through the shoulders and the arms, and the next exhale, lifting the pelvis back to down dog. Really keeping those fingers splayed and that contact with the palms on the earth. And lifting through on those palms and keeping the pelvis up, the core engaged through to high plank. Gaze is soft. Next exhale, lifting that pelvis and back to down dog. Another cycle, pulling forward with the palms, engaging the core, high plank. Drop, bringing the knees to the earth now, leaning back towards child's pose before rolling through knees, chest and chin, up into cobra. Lifting the pelvis, tucking the toes under, step by step, vertebrae by vertebrae, back to down dog. Exhale, rolling through to high plank, dropping the knees to the earth. Back towards child's pose, rolling through knees, chest and chin, cobra. Exhale, lifting that pelvis, tucking the toes under, rolling through to down dog. Feeling that breath. Next exhale, rolling through, back to high plank, keep that core engaged. Dropping the knees, move back towards child's pose. Roll through, keeping that pelvis up, then head up, cobra. Exhale, tucking the toes under, lifting the knees off and the pelvis, down dog. Exhale, rolling forward to high plank. Exhale again, dropping the knees to the floor and shuffling into kneeling. Just slowly but surely climbing up into your full kneeling pose, keeping the knees hips distance apart. Inhale, we're going to bring the arms out to the side. Exhale, palms together over the heart. Inhale, raising those hands up and following them with your eyes, opening the palms up. And exhale, right arm back to right heel, left arm back to left heel, lifting up and back into Ustrasana, camel pose. Tilting the head back if you're comfortable to get that nice gentle bend. On the next inhale, we're going to bring the right arm up and the left arm up, back into kneeling and exhaling them down in front of the chest in Anjali Mudra. Inhale, the arms out to the side, palms facing up. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, following the palms up with the eyes, and then exhale up and over and back into Ustrasana. Lifting the heels off the ground by curling the toes under prior to moving into the pose aids your ease of the back bend. Exhale, bringing the arms up. And then in the next exhale, we're going to roll through and drop the forehead to the earth into Balasana. After the two back bends in Ustrasana, always a good move, coming back to Balasana, the restorative, gentle forward bend. Belly drops in between the legs on the inhale. And we rest. On the next exhale, we're just going to bring the palms forward, splay those fingers. And the next exhale, we're going to pull ourselves forward, just rolling that vertebrae gently up into all fours, tucking the toes under, lifting the knees and the pelvis off the earth, and finding our foundation again in Adho Mukha Savasana, downward dog. And the next exhale, we're going to roll through to that high plank. And on the next exhale, rolling back, just giving that back body a little more of a warm and those hips a little more of an open. Exhale, rolling through to plank, dropping the knees to the earth, back of the feet down, rolling back to child's pose, knees, chest and chin, cobra, lifting the knees and the pelvis, tucking the toes under, back to down dog. Exhale, high plank. Exhale, knees to the earth. Back to child's pose, knees, chest and chin, and cobra. Tuck the toes under, lift the knees and the pelvis through, down dog. Really feeling that breath drop into the abdomen. Exhale through to plank, knees to the earth. Back to child's pose, knees, chest and chin. Rolling through a beautiful cobra pose, feeling the energy transfer through the knees and lifting the pelvis back to down dog. Just going to come forward now into Sukhasana. And inhaling, we're going to feel the waves of energy coming through. It's a gentle wave, just moving that back a little more, opening up that Vishuddha channel. And on the following exhale, dropping the forearms and the elbows to the earth and just coming into a forward bend. Only your maximum, listening to that top left, top right, and lower middle of the back body. The next inhale, we're going to roll the palms forward and gently climb back up into Sukhasana before moving back into constructive rest. Hands on the belly, feeling the breath arrive, lifting the belly and the fingers apart. And then as the breath leaves and the belly drops, the fingers touch. This gentle breath awareness is our rest. Now let's bring the knees into the chest, hug across the shins, or if more comfortable, resting the hands on separate knees. On the next exhale, we're going to drop those knees to the earth, back to hips distance apart, resting the hands on the belly. Namaste. That concludes the yoga portion of our wellness journey. Make any adjustments you need to as we prepare for 3 rounds of gorgeous, connected, hypoxic breathwork. We'll be starting with Dirga Pranayama and Shamanic breathing, both 3-part breaths, 2-part inhale, 1-part exhale. Settle in as we begin shortly. As we prepare to start our first round, powerful Dirga Pranayama, in and out through the nose, filling the belly and heart space in 2 chambers. Starting in 3, 2, 1, breathe. This is our last cycle before moving to Shamanic breathing. In 3, 2, 1, shift. Our rhythm here. Belly, heart, release. Belly, heart, release. Breathe. ready to shift back to powerful Dirga Pranayama. In 3, 2, 1, shift. Moving back to double speed. 3, 2, shift. Ready to finish the round with 2 deep Wim Hof breaths. In 3, 2, 1, and breathe in and release. Breathing in and release. Now a big recovery breath in. Squeezing and holding before releasing in 2, 1. Beautiful. Sinking deeply into now and only now for 60 beautiful seconds. Seconds remaining. Okay, preparing to take a full body recovery breath in 3, 2, 1, breath in, and holding here at the top and squeezing before releasing in 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Grounding breath in through the nose, releasing through pursed lips like a straw. Making any adjustments you need to. Grabbing that sip of water now would be a good time. As we return to our resting breath and preparing for round number 2, starting with Dirga Pranayama. Powerful, slow, in through the nose, like this. Last cycle before moving to Shamanic breathing in 3, 2, 1, shift. cycle before moving back to Dirga. Shift. Back to double speed. Shift. Finishing the round with a full body Wim Hof breath. Take that now. And release. Now full body recovery breath in through the nose. Before releasing into 1. Merging with all that is. For 75 beautiful seconds. Trust. Seconds remaining. You're doing amazing. Okay, getting ready to take our full body recovery breath in 3, 2, 1. Breath in. Squeezing that Mula Bandha in and up before releasing into 1. Beautiful. Grounding breath in through the nose. Releasing through pursed lips. Long exhale. Letting the body know we are safe. Make any adjustments you need to in preparation for round number 3. Starting with that beautiful, slow, full Dirga Pranayama breath. This is the final round of our wellness journey. Letting the breath breathe us. In 3, 2, breathe. Shifting to faster speed Shamanic breathing. 3, 2, 1, shift. back to powerful Dirga. Nice and slow. Shift. Speed it up to finish the round. Shift. Taking a full body recovery breath in 3, 2, 1, and full breath all the way in and hold and squeeze before releasing in 2, 1, and sinking deeply into the forever now, right now, for 90 seconds. Remaining. Seconds remaining. You're doing amazing. Okay, getting ready to take a full body recovery breath in one more time in 3, 2, 1. Here at the top and squeezing, trusting, feeling and being before releasing into 1. Beautiful. Grounding breath in through the nose. Long release through pursed lips. And same again. As we settle in for our meditation. Thank you for letting me guide you once again. It's been an honor and a privilege. Settling in now and dropping inside. Stay safe, stay free, fam. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.